Hello and welcome back to yet another yapping with me, Fellonius the Wizard. Well, most of you are not old enough to understand the joke behind some things, and some of you are really not old enough to understand things are changing things. And we call that you know you're old when you suddenly compare things to other things that you could do probably before, but now you can't, or can you, or whatever. But on the other hand, things happen to you and there is a reason for it. You're old. For me, this one came up. You know you're old when the first ones to congratulate you on your birthday is the local pharmacist. This happened to me. Very early in the morning, on my birthday, a message came through the phone congratulating me on my birthday from the pharmacist. And I was actually, I still think it's very, very funny that they are first in line to congratulate anyone. But of course that's a computer doing it, but still. That has never happened before, and there's a reason why it hasn't happened before. I wasn't old enough. Or perhaps I didn't have any medications to buy from that pharmacist. Still, it's still a very good joke, and I like it. And I will probably get it again next time I'm having a birthday, I guess. Now that one is actually rather funny. Next one is, seriously, it is more of, I totally agree. You know you're old when you pass a restroom and you think, well, I might as well take a leak since I'm already here. That didn't happen 10 years ago. Every time I saw a restroom, I didn't think, oh, I need to take a leak. No, you didn't need that. Nowadays, oh, they have this. Oh, good. That is also when you're old enough. Now, most of what I have read about this, there's a whole book out there from a guy called Lenny Norman. His father, Charlie Norman, was one of Sweden's greatest jazz and blues artists. Played piano like, well, mostly nobody else in Sweden at least. And he made also several records of his own, made several tunes of his own. And his son, however, did not pick up on that. He became a stand-up comedian instead, and he's writing books, and some of them are very funny. You can't even read a whole book because you're laughing too loud. Okay, next one. You know you're old when you put on pyjamas at the time you normally went out for dinner or dance. Yeah, that's most likely so. I don't wear pyjamas, but still, I do not go out as much, and I probably just look forward to the clock turning bedtime. It's just one of those things. Suddenly your energy is not really that hard up. Yeah. You know you're old when you can live without sex but not your glasses. Sorry, I have to laugh at that one because that is so bleeding true that I can't even think of anything else. Alright. Next one. You know you're old when you think you have seen all, heard all, done all, but you can't remember any of it. Yeah, I know what I have done, but I can't really put the details correct anymore. That's how it is. You know you're old when you put more money on flowers than on whiskey or cognac or whatever liquor you're drinking. That's actually true in my case as well. But I didn't know that it had to do with age. Last one is actually things that I see but not happening to me. You know you're old when you're using a bike helmet. That's good. But you keep it on while inside the stores. You're probably afraid that you will fall over and hit your head somewhere. But that's also good. And me, I would probably have my bike helmet on if I went into stores, because I don't want it to be nicked. I have too big a head. I have a special size head. They had to search for different types of headwear for me all over my life. So finding a bike helmet that fits, I have actually tried. No, I have to special order it. Don't like that. It's totally empty, the head, so no dealing. Now there is several others of this you know you're old when. And just chuck it up to experience, because being old is not a bad thing. You have done a lot up to that point, and if you can remember most of it, that's fine. Otherwise, it's just a joke. Take care. Thank you for listening. Bye.